Today my speech will focus on chapter 24, verse 41. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alam tara anna Allaha yusabbihu lahu man fis samawati wal ardi wat tayru safat. Kullu qad alima salatuhu wa tasbiha wallahu alimun bima yaf'alun. Do you not see that it is Allah whose praises all beings in the heavens and the earth do celebrate, and the birds in the air with wings outstretched? Each one knows its own mode of prayer and praise, and Allah knows best all that they do. Today, I want to highlight the poetic beauty in the Quran, and how well it is suited for oral recitation. The scene created in this verse is of the entire visible universe, in complete praise of and submission to God. In particular, the birds are mentioned. I want to focus on the Arabic word safatin, which means wings outstretched. Note the diacritic mark zabar, or in Arabic fatha in this phrase. One must lift the voice to enunciate this phrase, emulating the birds soaring on their wings. One must stretch the sounds safat, mimicking a bird stretching its wings in flight. Also, note the pause after this word, which softens the thin sound at the end of safat, giving a thread of soft, sibilant sounds, which creates an impression of ease of flight, and the unpronounced din suggests a bird gliding away out of sight. A wonderful scene is created in the mind's eye of a soaring bird gliding effortlessly away in midair. The pause also acts as a point for us to reflect on this verse up to this point, for God has asked the question, do you not see that all things in the heavens and the earth praise Him, and the birds in the air with wings outstretched? And humankind is invited to pursue knowledge on how God has made it possible to enable the bird to achieve this. The breastbones of the bird have been designed uniquely, enabling muscles to be anchored on them, to power the wings, giving them the ability to elevate and then soar in the air. Birds of prey are known to have the ability to hover in midair. The term used is wind hovering. They achieve this by flying in the direction of the wind, with a speed precisely matching the oncoming wind. This enables them to remain motionless in the air. Whilst foraging for nectar, hummingbirds can rotate their shoulder blades to allow the wings to twirl in a figure of 8 formation to give them lift. The energy it uses in the backstrokes and front strokes whilst hovering is transferred into the air, which it makes use of in subsequent sweeps of its wings to create speed. The direction of thrust or propulsive force changes each time between the backward stroke and the forward stroke, thus cancelling each other out, and this enables it to hover. Throughout the entire time, the body of the hummingbird remains at an angle of precisely 45 degrees from the ground. Although the hummingbird is expending energy and not making use of wind movement, like a kestrel may for example, it still has the amazing unique ability to hover in still air. Some recent studies on bird flight was reported in the scientific magazine New Scientist, issued on October 2013. Swiss researchers at an institute in Zempark collected data to show that alpine swifts can stay aloft for 6 months at a time whilst migrating to and wintering in Africa. The astounding inference reached from this research was that these birds must be sleeping on the wing. So let us recall the surah. Birds on the wing, gliding in the air, praising Ar-Rahman, the Beneficent, who has given them the wind to carry them and enable them to take rests from the energy-consuming beating of the wings. And the image is invoked of a bird praising God for this gift. Fortified with scientific knowledge and understanding, we naturally fall into praise of God in our own human way. By urging us to understand the world around us, God understands how human nature falls into its own mode of prayer, for God is intimately aware of how every being praises Him. Thank you.